Guys, this is one of my absolute favorite recipes for fish, and we're gonna do it right now outside here on the Camp Chef Somerset stove on the deck on a beautiful fall day. What are we gonna make? We're gonna make blackened fish fillets. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the grits because they're gonna take a few minutes, and I'll give you the abbreviated version, then we'll jump on the fish. So the grits are gonna be really, really simple. Oh, maybe 1.5 cups to 2 cups of instant chicken stock right there. And then we're gonna stir some grits into here really quick. And those are quick cook grits that'll go really fast. The other thing we'll do is we'll add a little tiny bit of garlic powder and onion powder. We'll add a few bacon bits in here, all in one shot. Okay guys, so you see real quick, those grits are coming together. They've been boiling now for, maybe 5 minutes or so. So I've got the skillet warming up. The grits are getting thick. So I'm gonna add maybe, 1/4 cup or a little bit more of table cream to that. It's been about, 3 or 4 minutes since I added the cream, and you can see these are getting nice and thick. The last thing I'm gonna do to them as far as adding anything is cotija cheese right here. It's a Mexican cheese, it's very salty. I'm gonna add a little bit of this into here, just some crumbles, and let it melt in. So these are basically done. We'll go ahead and turn the heat down as low as it'll go, and just let them sit here and do what they do, which is basically get thicker and thicker and thicker. So what we've got is a really nice piece of catfish right here. Striped bass, white bass, any bold white meat or any oily fish like a salmon of some sort, excellent, excellent, excellent blackened. The technique will work with almost any kind of fish, also excellent with steak of any sort, so keep that in mind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this clarified butter that's extremely hot and we're going to brush it onto here. And the reason we do that is, opposed to putting the butter in the pan, is it will burn severely if you put it all in the pan. So we're gonna put it all in here. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna grab some of this blackening seasoning and we're gonna give it a healthy coat. I mean, this is not to be taken lightly. You don't want a light coating of seasoning on here. You want a lot of this seasoning because a lot of it's gonna cook off in the pan, and then we're gonna take it right to the pan. It's gonna smoke a lot, just like that, guys. So, and then on the other side, we'll go back in here with just a little bit more butter just in case, and a little bit more seasoning on this side of the fish. All right, now you can see that this is smoking pretty hard. And before I flip it, I'm actually gonna turn the heat up a tiny bit because the pan's cooled a little bit. And we want this to be really hot. I mean, the whole point is blackened. It's burnt for all intents and purposes. But what happens is that caramelizes all those peppers and takes some of the heat out of it, makes it really sweet. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this piece of fish over real gracefully. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why they call it blackened. If you look at that, some people are saying, oh, that's burnt. Believe me, that is not burnt at all right there. All right, 1.5 minutes has elapsed, smoke's still coming off here. Pretty much guarantee you that fish is about there at this point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and get on some of these grits first thing. And so these should be absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna make a little bed of them right here in the middle. Then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna get a hold of this piece of catfish. We'll give it a quick look-see on the other side, make sure we like it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, right? You guys are down with that? I'm thinking that's looking pretty sharp at this point. So we're gonna take it off and we're gonna lay it right over the middle of there. If you look, it just flakes apart. Even though it hardly cooked for any length of time, it just flakes beautifully apart. Pick up a little bit of the grits with it. Hot, hot, hot. Mmm. Salty, a little bit hot, a little bit heat hot, a little bit of crunch to it. It kind of gets a crunchy texture to it. A little bit of buttery flavor, absolutely delicious. Blackened fish, so simple as you saw, just a couple of minutes, a couple of ingredients, nothing to it. Do it outside, you gotta do it on the Camp Chef. So hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want the recipe, go to fishfulthinker.com. Most importantly, we hope you'll tune in and we'll see you next week.